that I think we both wanted to see was Virgil versus Boots Ennis, and then we were talking about.
First of all, he gave us his word, and in the end, he changed his mind. What I can do for him?
Oh no, we're not.
Cannot force him.
We're not blaming you. What did he say to you? Like, how did he change his mind? He said he was in and out. The one that I think we both wanted to see was Virgil versus Boots Ennis, and then we were talking about.
First of all, he gave us his word, and in the end, he changed his mind. What I can do for him?
Oh no, we're not. The one that I think we both wanted to see was Virgil versus Boots Ennis, and then we were talking about.
First of all, he gave us his word, and in the end, he changed his mind. What I can do for him?
Oh no, we're not.
Cannot force him.
We're not blaming you. What did he say to you? Like, how did he change his mind? He said he was in and he's out.
He's not connecting with me directly, but suddenly he changed his mind, and he stopped answering, and he doesn't want to go to 153, and this is his choice.
Okay, and so why did you go with Israel, especially considering Israel?
Salute everybody. Eric Gomez, Cutthroat, Boxing Kangaroo. Well, you heard it. I don't get it. I really don't get it, man. Am I living in the Twilight Zone? What really happened, man? Did you hear that? Do I need to play it again for anybody that gets it twisted or any mistakes? Is this AI? Did I make it up? Is that Turkey Ali not calling in and saying what happened? Do I need to play it again? Let's hear that one more time.
The one that I think we both wanted to see was Virgil versus Boots Ennis, and then we were talking about.
First of all, he gave us his word, and in the end, he changed his mind. What I can do for him?
Oh no, we're not.
Cannot force him.
We're not blaming you. What did he say to you? Like, how did he change his mind? He said he was in and he's out.
He's not connecting with me directly, but suddenly he changed his mind, and he stopped answering, and he doesn't want to go to
Did you hear that? He stopped answering. He gave me his word. Okay? He gave me his word. What part about that are we missing here? Boots Ennis does not want the fight. He doesn't. He didn't want it then, and he doesn't want it now. Now, I know Virgil is taking a beating. I'm sure you listen to other spaces. You're online on the media, right? I'm sure they're saying Virgil's ducking. They're saying, well, Boots wants it now. Are we sure about that? If he lied, if he already gave the man with the money the first time, basically, I mean, he lied, right? He said yes, and he didn't even have the guts to tell him no. He just stopped. He just ignored him. So if he was offered a career high payday, of which Virgil Ortiz accepted not once but 2 times, don't get it twisted. There's been 2 times. I'm gonna play that when I find it. That's just the first time. Boots Ennis changed his mind. Not only did he not have the guts to say no, he ignored Turkey Al Sheikh's calls. Yeah, Boxing Kangaroo, but I heard you last night on this space, and they were trying to tell you that Virgil Ortiz is the duck. Did they ever play this clip? Did they ever acknowledge it? I'm pretty sure they acted like people are acting like this doesn't exist. I really feel I'm in the Twilight Zone. Everybody's saying Virgil's the duck. But he agreed. That's what Turkey Al Sheikh said. Virgil was already, he agreed. He was offered, he accepted. Not once, but twice. If anybody, hit a 1, hit a like, please. Hit a like. If anybody wants to rebuttal it, you think that that's a lie, you think that wasn't the truth, you know the truth, Cutthroat. What's the truth? I don't even need to tell you you was there. Okay. Maybe you're an insider like Rick Glazier. Look, man, people can hear things and they still don't believe it. Bro, those guys have Boots, dick. Salute, yeah. But I get that. Salute, Impala, I get that, right? But be that as it may, they really have the nerve to say Virgil is ducking. Now I hear everybody, oh, make the fight. Let's not even talk about Virgil's side. Let's just talk about Jaron Ennis. What about Jaron Ennis turning down the fight? Let's forget he did it twice. Let's just talk about that first time. I believe that was the first time. He turns down the fight. It's not, I don't know if it's stupid or it's lying that they really are so deceptive in their hearts. But everywhere you go, now I challenge everybody listening to me. I don't have a lot of followers and a lot of people, but please share, play that audio. Even Crips on Rapstar was going against one, but I think that's because they're Earl Spence fans. Look, take Virgil, take everybody out of the equation. Take managers, everybody. Boots Ennis declined. He gave his word. Now you'll see big time content creators. Alfredo, salute. You'll see big time people. I'm small time, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get there, right? But I'm happy you guys listen. I just want to speak the truth that I know. And I'm wondering if I'm insane. Am I going crazy? But how is Booty got some real Wavo huggers? Well, I know, but you have to be a liar to be his fan. Yeah, Virgil's in position. He obliterated Lubin and he's in position. He's the truth. He accepted those offers. He was on board. That's why Turkey asked him. Turkey wanted to do it. If Virgil had declined, Turkey would have said, yeah, I tried to make Boots and Virgil, and Virgil said no, and Boots said no. It wasn't like, well, let me ask Virgil, and he said no, but let me try to talk. No, he said Boots, and he was trying to make it, and Boots Ennis is the one that turned it down. No, not only did he not turn it down, he lied. Turkey's being nice, saying he changed his mind. But when you change your mind, you have enough respect and guts to speak to the person and say, hey man, you know what, I'm trying to unify, I'm trying to do something. Like, give him an explanation. He didn't even have the courage to tell Turkey what his intentions were. Why would you say yes? Then when Turkey, it's time for the contract, just like what happened the other night, right? Oh yeah, let's fight. Oh yeah, where's the contract? Why are you looking for the contract if you want the fight? That's what I think Virgil's side is saying, is like, look, Turkey made the most money that you're ever gonna get, right? And you turned that down. So now if you want the fight, you make the offer. You pay us with what you want. Let's make it happen. Does that make sense? Booty Anus is only after Virgil clout. Yeah. He doesn't want the fight. And if anybody disagrees, all you have to do is play that clip. There's more. That's the tip of the iceberg. It didn't happen once, it happened twice. Now I get people who are saying, oh, stop complaining, stop focusing on the past, just make the fight. And it's fair. I mean, yeah. But if the fight doesn't happen, there's only one side, one person to blame. It's Jaron Ennis. It's clear as day. He doesn't want the fight. Even if they're saying, oh, he wants to fight, he was there. No, he doesn't. That's just smoke and mirrors. He knew he had to be there to avoid the backlash. But that's why they have receipts. You know what I'm saying? And this is nothing new in boxing, right? We see it all the time. Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford did this for 2 years. Pacquiao Mayweather did it. So this is nothing new, but all I really wanted to do was play that clip and show you and let people know what really happened. Because I mean, I'm on spaces, I'm on spaces where people are acting like it didn't happen. They're crying. They're saying, oh, Virgil's going to fight Spence. And we don't know that yet. I mean, that's a name. Now there's rumors Fandora. So, Virgil has options. He holds the keys. He's been fighting. His last 3 opponents, Bokachuk was ranked 154. Madrimov, who arguably beat Earl Spence. And then now Lubin, a really legit contender. So his last 3 fights have been far surpassed Jaron Ennis. They're crying about Earl Spence about a layoff, but Stanionis was on pretty much a 2-year layoff. A person said, oh, it was only a 9-month layoff. Well, he had 1 fight in 2 years, and the fight that he did have was a tune-up on some undercard nobody cared about. Who is Stanionis to Earl Spence is all I'm saying. And people get mad when I bring that up, but I'm just rebuttaling their argument. Yeah, the propaganda has already begun. Exactly. It started before that. They were picking Lubin to expose him, right? But that didn't happen. So, what I want someone to do is explain to me why Jerron turned down the fight. Is there a solid, plausible explanation for why he did? Not just once, but twice. He turned it down 2 times. Now, if this didn't exist, if these clips didn't exist, then I'd be in trouble, right? I'd be spinning my wheels and I would look stupid about who turned down the fight. You know what it reminds me of? What I keep seeing is they keep saying, oh, that was then. This is now. Boots wants to fight now. He obviously wants to fight. He was in the ring. I'm saying, what do you mean? It's not even close to being ready. If he's in the ring, have a contract ready, have an offer ready. If you're serious, because when the actual money man, Turki Ali, speaks to you, he has the money. Everything else is just talk, right? Everything else is just talk. But when the actual man with the pay, with the money to make it happen, make you rich, 3 times over, we're talking millions and millions of dollars, dude. We're not talking $1 million. We're not talking 2 million. We're talking 5 million or more. Your career high payday. And Jerron Ennis tried to use the Norman when they were ducking each other. Oh, Norman turned down the fight. He don't want it. We offered him the most money. That's a duck. You see how that works? And let me play the dagger. This is the dagger of all daggers. So Jerron Ennis turns down the first fight, offers no response, right? Basically ghosts Turki. So Turki's pissed. But to put the capstone on the Jerron Ennis fraud career, right? This is the capstone, I think. This is the second time.
It's a big fight, right? To build it up. But as an Ennis, this is the first time between me and he doing business. He asked to go to 154 and have tune-up fight first. I'm not charity. Go do it with Eddie, the tune-up fight, and if you're ready, you will have in my side a lot of people waiting for you.
Well, you heard it right there. Shouts out to Ness and the Boxing Voice. Shouts out to those brothers for having His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh on the show tonight. You can see this interview in its totality on the Boxing Voice with Nesta Gibbs. Turki Al-Sheikh reveals, as you heard, Jerron Boots Ennis has asked for 2 tune-up fights before.
Do we need to hear that again?
It's a big fight, right? To build it up. But as an Ennis, this is the first time between me and he doing business. He asked to go to 154 and have tune-up fight first. I am not charity. Go do it with Eddie, the tune-up fight.
He said, kick rocks, homie. What the fuck, man? Are we in bizarro world? Are we literally in the age of disinformation? Are they really that good at spinning narratives? That after all that, you heard it on 2 occasions, not once, twice, 2 occasions. So he turns down Virgil Ortiz, then he comes back and says, yeah, I want to do it, but I need 2 tune-ups. Can you pay for that? He said, no. Kick motherfucking rocks. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know what the world's come to. I don't know how people hear these things, see these things, and believe Jerron Ennis wanted the fight. He said he wanted a tuna sandwich. Yeah, hit the like, guys. Hit the like. If you want the link, hit the link. I must be going crazy, bro. I must be going crazy because everybody's saying Virgil's a duck. Can somebody please explain how Virgil Ortiz is a duck in this situation? Look, Boots Ennis turned the fight down, so Virgil Ortiz has to explore other options. Boots Ennis does not want the fight. Now, I mean, is Earl Spence a good fight? I mean, I think it's a good fight in the sense that Earl Spence is a Hall of Famer. I mean, I don't think he's a Hall of Famer, but he'll eventually become a Hall of Famer. But it's a big fight, whether people like it or not. I mean, it's still a big fight. Earl Spence has a big fan base. Jerry Jones wants to fight. They're looking at Dallas Cowboy Stadium. Earl Spence did 40,000 in Dallas Stadium with Ugas. So imagine two Texas boys that have history, Earl Spence and Virgil Ortiz, right? A Mexican versus an African American. That's always traditionally sold. Earl Spence is a bigger name than Jaron Ennis. Good points being made is that, this is the YouTube world, and Jaron Ennis is a big name in this world, but he's not a big name outside of it. He's just not. The hardcores know him, but the only fighters that casuals know, Tank Davis, Bud Crawford, and Virgil Ortiz himself is not necessarily a big name, but putting Virgil Ortiz, Earl Spence, Cowboy Stadium will bring a lot of people out. They will easily do 40K, if not 60,000, with stars, with the media. Look, Boots has not, but it's the lies, bro. The lies these people are telling us, saying that Virgil is ducking. Look, all he's doing is he moved on. You know what it reminds me of is people that say that that'll tell you, oh, Virgil's ducking now. They'll say the now. Okay, 1 second, Carl. Let me just get it off, and then I'm gonna drop the link. They'll say he's ducking now. It's like, these are the type of guys that take a girl back who cheated. They ghosted you. She comes back. She ghosted you. You called her. She never returned your calls. She comes back and says, oh, it just wasn't right. I just wasn't in the right frame of mind. Can you, while she was out banging other dudes. And then you say, it's okay, girl. I'll take you back. No, you move on. You kick that bitch to the curb. You kick her to the curb. Jaron Ennis got kicked. He got kicked to the curb by Turkey, and now he's getting kicked to the curb by Virgil Ortiz, and people are mad at that. But where's the backlash? What if she bad? Dude, you never take back a disrespectful woman. She'll burn you again, bro. She will. And no matter how bad she is, you don't take back a woman who ghosts you. I mean, just ghost you, right? Like, that's just disrespect. I know things happen, people have falling outs, but if she didn't give you an explanation, if something really didn't happen, she just ghosted you and then lied about it, you just use her now. Yeah, you could do that, but she'll play you again. Look, man, people play people. That's the world, right? People play games. People lie to get what they want. People play games. Turkey told that motherfucker, kick rocks, homeboy. I'm not a charity. Like, how much more disrespectful is that? Jaron Ennis had the nerve to turn down a big money, legit fight with Virgil Ortiz, then come begging for 2 tune-ups. He said, let Eddie pay for that. So I think Turkey Ali has had enough of Jaron Ennis games, because that's what it is. But you just have to set the record straight. You have to set the record straight, hit the like on these type of things. But I genuinely feel I'm living in bizarro world, because people act like that's not happening, right? That Jaron Ennis, find me somebody right now that is telling you what I'm saying, that played the clips, that is letting you know what's happening. Hit the like, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me somebody who's actually played the clips and letting you know what really happened on the social media sphere, because I don't see it happening. I don't see anybody telling what really happened between Jaron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz, because if there was a time to make it, that was the best time. Turkey Ali has the money. He's willing to overpay. Now, if they do it between Matchroom and Golden Boy, I don't know how much money they're willing to pay, but I could imagine it. Turkey Ali has the most money to offer. And I hear these Jaron Ennis fans saying, oh, Turkey will make the fight. Why does he care? He already said, he told Jaron Ennis kick rocks. Turkey Ali doesn't need them. And if you're Golden Boy, you don't even want Turkey Ali in the picture. If you're gonna make the most money you can, why would you have somebody pay it that you're gonna owe later, right? And then you take your cut. The most money to be made is make the fight on your own. They don't necessarily need Turkey Ali for this fight, unless both fighters, what I seen, are demanding 10 million, things like that. Yo, salute Sergeant. Thank you everybody. But we gotta speak the truth, man. The absolute, undeniable truth. There's no other truth that Jerron Ennis didn't want the fight then, and it's probably 85% that he doesn't want it now. Yeah, he's cool. Look, if Virgil would have been shady like that, he would have threw Virgil on the bus. He doesn't care. He doesn't make money after this. He's just trying to promote his own brand. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is a way for him to promote his brand. Whereas Golden Boy and Eddie, they're going to take a loss. If Virgil loses, Golden Boy takes a hit. And if Boots Ennis loses, then, Matchroom takes a hit. Virgil don't duck. He don't. He said yes. How is that a duck if you're offered the most money and you say yes? I just don't understand. I don't understand these people. I don't feel they're genuine. I don't feel they're truthful. The biggest thing you have to be is truthful, right? If people lie to you, you're not going to trust them. And if you don't trust them, why would you believe what they say? Now, people lie. I mean, people lie all the time. But you can still trust them. You can trust them to be smart. Turkey likes good fights. Nobody wants that pussyfooting running. Yeah, no Tom and Jerry. I agree. But still, he need, I don't know, he's paying Haney. Maybe he wants to see Haney get beat up. Yeah, well, Boots making excuses, Virgil's making moves. Yes, like I said, from an unfaithful chick, you move on. If a chick ghosts you, and then she's going to come back and say, oh, well, that was then, I needed a change, and da-da-da-da. You can believe that, or be like, she probably was out banging other dudes, wanted me to sit and wait, and now she's ready. Now she wants me. Well, bitch, I moved on. That's what you tell an unfaithful hoe. I moved on. You're old news. And then she wants you back, right? She sees you have a new car, maybe making some money. Men grow. We get better, right? And then she comes back like, oh, yeah, I see you're doing well. We should date again. Like, you ghosted me. You want me to take you back? These are the type of dudes that take those hoes back. Oh, baby, for real? Oh, man, you lost, your car. Oh, yeah, you weren't able to pay your bills. Oh my God, let me help you. Come back. Let me take care of you. Boots needs Virgil for that dough. Even if he wants to fight, let's say just he wants to fight, which, using the history facts, he doesn't. He knows it because he needs him. But, that Virgil moved on. We moved on, bro. You're a hoe. You're an unfaithful, untrustworthy hoe. How do I know? I wait for you. You say yes. I wait for you. And then you ghost me again. You pull out. You just wasted 6 months of my career. Yeah, he doesn't. He has Zayas, Puerto Rican, like I said, Fundora. Yeah, man. I mean, you can't sit and waste time with people that lie to your face, tell you yes, and then tell you no. Yeah, he went 24 rounds with the guy nobody knew. So, if we're being real, it would be a mistake. This guy could say yes now, and then he'll get injured. You'll have to wait again. Then he'll make some other excuse. Like, there's just gonna be excuse after excuse, and he's just gonna waste your time, pull out. You'll have to have another fight, and he'll just be sitting, waiting, juicing. And then after you take some damage, then he'll fight you. He'll take like Bud Crawford does. He'll take a year and a half off. Yeah, Stanionis quit. Stanionis had one fight in 2 years. People are crying about Earl Spence layoff. Stanionis hadn't fought in a year, in basically a year, and then had one fight in 2 years. But we're talking about the lies. The lies. You know what I'm saying? The lies, bro. You're wasting my time. You told me yes. Then you didn't even answer your phone. Yeah, remember he pulled out. Yeah, Virgil had the incident, but that was because Stanionis pulled out with an injury. Bro, these are the facts. These are the facts. This is not made up. What will Jaron Ennis? They won't show up. They won't appear. They're ghosts, like their dude. Now, I'm not saying Virgil should duck Jaron Ennis. He already said yes. That's the point. He already said where and when. Why is Turkey really bashing Jaron Ennis? He's throwing him under the bus, exposing him, putting him on blast. Not once, but 2 times. I played it for you. The worst was saying he said yes and then changed his mind, which is basically you lied to my face and didn't answer my call. Right? Just like when someone owes you money, you know, they ghost you, right? An unfaithful hoe. Right? You try to get a hold of her. She don't answer her phone. Comes back 6 months later. Oh, babe, you know what? I lost my phone. And then my friend my friend needed help. You know, she just gives you the runaround. You go, oh, it's okay, babe. You know, and then the whole time she was banging other dudes. She's seen on social media, got a new job, got a new car. Then she comes back. Oh, hey, babe. You know, I really liked you. Just had some issues. Like, no, you ghosted me. Yeah, they never make a bet online, bruh. Yeah, they do it all the time. Yeah, man. It's the truth, man. You can't duck and dodge the truth. Not when it's out there in the open. When I can pull it up. I mean, is that a Turkey imitator? Is that not what everybody's talking about? Oh, Turkey Ali, man. He makes the fights. He's paying everybody. Well, why did Jaron Ennis turn it down? Oh yeah, those people they're scumbags. Those rappers that share the girls. It's all about status, you know. It's like it's disgusting, and then that's why they catch the diseases and stuff. Don't do that, bro. Don't share women. That's a recipe for disaster. You'll end up in the hospital. You know, you have to be taking shots. You don't want that. Okay, it's better to be protected and be clean. But anyway, back to boxing. You know, this dirty, ugly sport of boxing, bro. It is really crooked. It's really wicked. You know, it's the Hunger Games. Everybody trying to eat off everybody. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. Impala, yeah. But see, but you gotta speak the truth, bro. What's the truth? What is the truth in this situation? Is Virgil ducking? Did Virgil duck? Let me know. Let me know, bruh. Let me know if Virgil ducked. If anybody thinks Virgil ducked, let me know. That's what I want today. I want somebody to tell me when Virgil ducked. I'll wait. Let me know if he ducked, bro. Virgil picked the biggest. Oh, shit. You guys are crazy. But salute. Hit the like. I said I'll drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link for anybody. But what I really looking for is anybody to let me know if Virgil ducked. And don't say now. I'm talking about when it actually was offered to them. We're talking about hypotheticals about now. We don't know what was offered now. We don't know if anything was legit. Right? I like Virgil Spanish charcoal. Yeah, I see. That's good. Yeah, when Stanios pulled out. Yeah. Well, I dropped the link, man. But I want somebody to tell me. Well, the first is, did Jaron Ennis duck or not? I mean, we already played it for you, bro. But I want to know if you disagree that didn't happen. Salute. Oh, it's loud, bro.
What's going on, bro? Can you hear me?
Yo, what up? Yeah.
Yeah, what's happening, Frankie?
It's good, man. I'm just thinking if I'm nuts out here, bro. I heard you last night. You heard those clowns. Is this world backwards?
I just don't know what the fuck's going on, bro. Where Virgil just beats the ever-living dog shit out of Lubin, and within 24 hours later, they say he's ducking boots, bro. Like, what's the go? What do you finish that fight, and as you walk out of the ring, you sign up for your next fight? Do you? Is that how boxing works? Because
not even close.
Virgil just absolutely dominated that motherfucker in 2 rounds and destroyed the cunt. Let him have his victory, you fucking pieces of shit. I just can't get over this bullshit, mate. And And all this bullshit about Virgil ducking Stanionis, man. Virgil got sick. Virgil nearly fucking died of rhabdomyolysis, man. Like the guy couldn't make 147, man. He was killing himself. So you know what he did? He moved up. He had 2 tune-ups. And then since then, he's fought Boachuk, Madrimov, and Lubin, man. 3 good fights. One a former champion.
Facts.
Like, what's wrong with these people, bro? Why can't they just... I don't know, man. These guys are fucking weird. And I think in the lead up to that Stanionis got injured as well. So there was a couple of times they tried making this fight. And for whatever reason, it didn't happen. Like, what the fuck has Stanionis done for people to be beating this fucking bootstrap?
Exactly.
What's he done, man? What's he done to be this killer at 47? And here's the thing, Frank. Like, Virgil, when he was offered that fight, whether it was Golden Boy or Turkey, whoever offered fucking Boots that fight, he said, no, I'm going to stay at 47 and unify and become undisputed. I thought, right, that's Boots out of the fucking picture. Get rid of that cunt. Move on. Get rid of that cunt. And then within 2 or 3 months later, man, he announces he's moving to 54. And he wants a couple of tune-up fights, and then he wants Virgil. So all he's doing, man, is just clout chasing off Virgil's wins. Virgil's the one making the noise. Virgil's the one beating all these fucking dudes, man. Boots isn't doing shit. Go get yourself a belt, Boots. Go fight Murtazalia. You use your IBF champion status. Go fight that cunt. Oh no, we can't do that. That's high risk and low reward. You just, mate, I just don't get this fucking world. It's fucking.
I feel you, man. I heard you last night with those goons, and they were just so ignorant, dude. They sounded so stupid. I'm sorry. I just had to call them ignorant.
Oh, they're dumb as fucking dog shit, bro. And you know what I've worked out, Frank? You can fix a lot of things in your life, but you can't fix stupid, bro. You just cannot fix fucking stupid. And these cocksuckers are dumb as fucking dog shit, bro.
Well, I don't know if they're stupid or they're lying. Like, that's the thing. I don't know if they're just lying and they're being deceitful, or they're just stupid. But no, you can't be that stupid to hear. Did you hear the audio that I played? Yeah. You can't hear that and then act stupid. You have to be a liar to be like, oh well, what's the excuse when Jaron Ennis ducks Virgil Ortiz and Turkey says that he said yes and changed his mind? What's the excuse for that?
Well, not answering your phone, man. To me that sounds like little girl shit, bro. You're not returning calls. You're biting off the hand that feeds you, bro. That's how that works. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. I mean, Eddie Hearn, to me, like this, I mean, Boo Boo laid the blueprint down, bro. Boo Boo laid the blueprint down. I think Boots is fucking Boo Boo 2.0. And guess who their fucking promoters were? Oh, Eddie Hearn. We're just getting the same fucking recycled garbage that we get. And look, Boots hasn't. Go and do something, mate. Go and fight a couple of former champs. Go fight Jamel Charlo. Drag that cunt off the couch. Go get a belt. Go do something. Why are you jumping up and down on fucking Virgil, man? Virgil's the only cunt making noise. And that's all it is, bro. That's all it is. Virgil's making noise, so fuck it, I'm going to jump on his coattails.
There you go. That I didn't even. I mean, I knew that, but I'm just stuck on that Jaron Ennis turned on the fight not once but 2 times. Like, that's what I'm stuck on, and I'm not letting it go, like a pit bull. And I just want someone to answer me that. Now, one thing I heard was somebody try to say, oh well, he turned down Turkey the first time because he wanted to unify. I said, yeah, but that doesn't excuse turning down a career high payday. And because the only reason he unified is because he claimed that he wanted to go undisputed, and then he turns around and goes up to 154 for a tune-up. So I don't really buy that.
And not only that, Frank, look, those fuckheads on that panel yesterday were trying to use the excuse that was before the Stanionis fight. That was after the Stanionis fight.
Oh, it was. Oh, okay.
That was after that fight.
That's even worse.
Don't give me that bullshit to say that he wants to hang around. That was after the Stanionis fight, bro.
Oh, wow.
That he didn't want that. Man, I've been
Shit.
following these dudes. Like, man, I've been a fan of Virgil for the
Yeah, I
longest
know you
time,
have.
bro.
Yeah.
The longest.
Yeah, because
time,
you
like,
wanted Virgil and Zoo. They were actually supposed to fight. Turkey
I
had
was-
remember that was
and I-
scheduled.
I had Virgil. Man, the amount of flack I copped, Frank, on these Australian channels for picking
word.
Virgil over Tim Zoo. And then when Tim Zoo got his ass handed to him, not once, not twice, but 3 times, I turned around and I said, now who's the fucking dummy, guys? And they're like, yeah, you're right, Vert. And I'm like, this is just what I've seen, man. Virgil's a better fighter. Virgil's more complete. And then people think he's a flat-footed prodder, mate. Like, Virgil's got a lot of fucking skill, man. Virgil's jab, I love his jab, man. Virgil's jab, and he's able. And one thing I like, Frank, is a guy that can go back to a corner at the end of a round and get an instruction from his fucking trainer, and then go back out the very next round and put whatever that fucking trainer said in his ear, put that into play and put that into practice, man. I seen it with Michael McKinson. Virgil was beating that dude to the head, and he went back and his dad said, you're neglecting the body, son. Go to the body. What does he do? Next round, goes out, hits him with a body shot, stops the dude, man. Like, can take instructions, bro. Like, that, to me, that's ring IQ, brother. That's been able to take an instruction and use it in the fight, man. But he's a flat-footed fucking prodder.
Yeah. I mean, we know that he's a flat-footed Mexican, etc., etc. Which, okay, let him be, but you're not gonna stand there and bang it out with them. You know, that's the difference. It's like, even if someone is a flat-footed Mexican, you still have to stand there and bang it out with them.
Bro, do you know how negative Boots, if that fight ever happens, do you know how negative Boots ain't going to stand in the pocket and exchange?
Oh, no,
Virgil,
he
is going to run like Twitterson. He is going to give Twitterson a bad name.
For sure. I mean, look, don't get it twisted. I think it's a 50-50 fight. I mean, Virgil, it's dangerous. Don't get it. You may be more confident than I am, but I'm saying 50-50. I'm not here to champion Virgil and say he's definitely going to kill Jaron Ennis. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it'll be close, but I favor Virgil just because of his pedigree and his what we've seen.
Exactly. That's all you can go off, man. And I just haven't seen it from Boots. And man, we're looking at a guy that's had 24 fights and in the position he's in, and we're looking at a dude that's had 35 fights, bro, and fought no one. No one's tested his chin. He's never had his chin checked, bro. Not once, never. And they can say what they want about Karen, bro, but now all of a sudden, this is a reoccurring theme. We saw it with Deontay Wilder. We see it with crazy fucking like fans that what they'll do is they'll then defend these fighters that when they make a shit fight and they have a shit fight, they'll then defend that fighter and say, oh no, he's a killer, that guy. Now what the fuck's Karen done since going 24 rounds with Boots? Well, has he become a champion? Oh no, he hasn't. He's done fuck all. So what do we take from all this, man? Like, come on, people. Like, he's passing the eye test, man. He's athletic up the wazoo. He's gifted. He can move. But he has not been rocked. Virgil's been rocked, man. Virgil's been down.
I mean, yeah, that's what they're saying. I mean, not what they're saying, what I've seen, but you know what they're saying to the Jaron Ennis. I think Jaron Ennis will be the favorite, and that's because Virgil took some damage and he's pretty fresh. But I still think Bokachek is a good fighter. I don't think he's a bad fighter. You know, they're saying he wasn't that good because he didn't look good, but maybe that was because Virgil banged him up.
Which fight was that?
Bokachek.
Well,
people say he lost.
Do you know the history with the two, bro? Do you know
no, hold on. Let me just say,
Virgil and
hit the
Bokachek?
like, hit the link if you're ready. Salute. But go ahead. Let me know.
So Boachuk and Virgil, bro, they trained in the same gym for fucking years. They did a lot of sparring together. They prepared each other for fights. They had the same trainer, bro. They knew each other's game plan. And when you get fights like that where guys come out of the same gym, bro, it's who's king of the gym. So they're going to stand in the pocket and bang. Look at Jai Opetaia and David Noika. Another classic example of two guys coming out of the same gym. And they stand in there and bang. And one guy gets fucked up. Man, that was a good ass fight, man. That's a rematch I'd love to see. Boachuk and Virgil. Love to see it.
Damn, see, that's why I do it. I had forgot. You're right. I remember that. Yeah, they were gym. They were. I mean, I'm not saying stablemates, but
they were stablemates, bro.
Okay, they were stablemates. Okay,
they were definitely stablemates, brother. They knew each other's game plan inside out. Same as Jai Opetaia and David Naika, bro. They're under the same promotional banner. They had the same trainers. And they prepared each other for fights, bro. That's how that works. And then when you come up against that dude, man, there's history. There's gym history. It's who's the best, who's the dog in that gym. And people don't understand this shit, man. They, oh, no, Virgil's cool. And then Virgil comes out and absolutely fucking gives Madrimov. Mate, Madrimov looked fucking very second-rate in that fight, bro. I've got a short video on my channel of Virgil letting off a three-piece combination, bro. It replays about 5 times. Go watch Virgil land 3 shots in the pocket on the dude that Bud Crawford couldn't fucking work out. It took him round 11, round 12 to work out Madrimov. Virgil had had him on ice, man, in the early rounds. He didn't want to exchange. And Virgil cut that ring off, man, and beat the ever-living dog shit out of him. I don't give a fuck what anyone says, man. That's Virgil's best performance.
You like his style. I agree.
I love it, man.
Shout out J-Rocks. Long time no see, brother. Salute you back. I know you was in some beef, but salute to everybody. You know, always come back, man. The two Matador J-Rocks. Yeah, everybody salute. But yeah, man, I mean, look, man, Jaron Ennis he's a good fighter. I take nothing away from him, but there's something missing. There has to be something missing if you turn down the fight. Am I harping on that too much, or is that the facts?
Why do we have to keep going over this? Why do we keep recycling the same fucking vomit, bro? It's like we just can't stomach it, so we just got to keep regurgitating the same play. Virgil has never ducked boots, not once. Virgil is now in a position where Virgil can either go fight Fundora for a belt, he could go fight fucking Errol Spence, which, mate, if he fills Texas Stadium with Jerry Jones World, imagine the gate, 60-odd thousand in that joint, man. That joint, they'll tear the joint down. And for me, that's a bigger legacy fight than fucking Boots. Boots ain't done shit. At least Spence is unified.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Look, if he beats Earl Spence, that will add a Hall of Famer to his resume.
Exactly.
You know, that's just facts. It's just like De La Hoya added Chavez to his resume. I mean, it's just, that's what happens in boxing. You get an older, faded fighter and you add him to your resume. I mean, that's what they say about Canelo, right? He fought Shane Mosley, and Shane was completely washed when Canelo fought him, but it was still a good fight in the sense that he needed that to build his resume. He added a Hall of Famer to his resume.
Yeah, exactly, man. For me, man, it's the same play. We just keep getting the same play from these fucking idiots. And I can't stay on the panel and listen to these fuckwits talk, bro. I had to get off the panel. It was doing my fucking head in.
Oh, well, they were just either that stupid or lying. They didn't want to acknowledge that Jaron Ennis has fought nobody.
No one, bro.
Well, they think because he was in the ring, that means he wants to fight. You know, like, and my point is, well, if he wanted to fight, when it was actually offered, then he would have fought. That's what's crazy to me, is that if he really wanted to fight, he would have fought him, which tells me that he doesn't want the fight now. You know, am I wrong for thinking that?
Well, look at history, bro. Right. So Virgil moves to 54. He has 2 tune-ups. He stops Frederick. What was his name? Frederick Lawson and Thomas Delorme. He beats those dudes in 1 round, right? He gets acclimatized to the weight. Then he goes in against Boachuk, has a fucking great fight with Boachuk, has an awesome fight with fucking Madrimov. And then his tune-up fight, man, because, hey, Oscar said, we're going to give Virgil a rest, man. He's been in 2 wars. And they give him Erickson Lubin. A dangerous, dangerous motherfucker, man. A dude that sat fucking Fundora on his ass, man, and was winning rounds against Fundora until he didn't. But, I mean, that's Virgil's tune-up, is Erickson Lubin, a dude that's ranked 5th in the Ring Magazine rankings, bro. And I don't give a fuck with it. I rate the Ring rankings higher than any other fucking sanctioning body. I know people say the Ring Magazine ain't shit, but to me, man, at least it's honest. At least it's guys that are doing. And man, Virgil's putting himself right up there. Virgil, for me, is the guy at 54, mate. He's got the runs on the board, and he's just. I love his style, man. I just love his approach. And yeah, he's just a fucking cool cat, man. Can't argue with him.
No, you can't. That's what's crazy to me is that they will really sit and hype Boots up. They're saying, well, he has belts and he has this, he has that. It's like, dude, you can't tell me that Stanionis is better than Earl Spence. Do you agree with that statement or not?
100%. 100%, bro. He just hasn't fucking done anything, man. He hasn't done anything at 47. He hasn't done anything at 54. I mean, who turned up to watch Boots fight Lima, bro? Man, Virgil got all these motherfucking half-retired cunts off the couch. He got Jamel Charlo. He got fucking, he got dudes off the couch and got them excited, man. He had celebrities turn up to his fight, man. Because you know why? Because he's a seller, mate. And Virgil, you watch his star rise, bro. He is just going to go up and up and up and up. And even if he loses, man, I'm not jumping off no fucking bandwagon. That means nothing because that's one motherfucker that tests himself, bro.
You know what? Cutthroat makes a good point. I'm hearing more and more of this. Golden Boy wants Virgil to run through all of Al Heyman fighters. That could be possible because I remember like a few months ago, Oscar was talking about he linked up with PBC. That they were going to start doing fights. Imagine if Virgil goes through Fundora, Spence, and Charlo, and Boots just has to sit there. Who is he going to fight? that would be like the cherry on top because Virgil will have added 2 Hall of Famers and a unified champion Fundora. That'd be crazy.
Why doesn't Boots fight Charlo on Virgil's undercard with Spence?
That should be an option. I mean, look, it would be a big win for him. That Charlo, he only took 1 loss. He didn't take a beating, and he would still be Lino, in my opinion.
He's recovered. He's recovered, man. He's taken time off, like Errol. I mean, people can say what they want, but these guys are Hall of Famers, bro. And guess what Hall of Famers can do? They can take time off and come back in the ring, man. I think that fight with Errol, man, is an absolute fucking war. I think that'll be a great fight.
Ingenuity says Virgil has never been a world champion in his life. Okay, well, what did Jerome? Isn't he an email champion? And was Stanionis a champion? He was an email champion. So these guys, man, they pound salute Frank Bay. Yeah, thank you.
But Virgil's not a champion. So why does Boots want to fight him then if he's this big champion killer? Virgil's not a champion. Why does Boots want to fight Virgil now? If we're talking about
you go, boom, bam. I think you just got checkmated, Ingenuity. If Virgil's not a champion, why does Jerron Ennis want him? Supposedly he wanted to be undisputed. He wants all the belts. Then why didn't he? Boots is not a but that's what I'm saying. They're saying that at least Ennis is a champion. It's like, bro, he's an email champion. He didn't beat nobody. Who'd he beat to win that belt? Cardesiac? Stop, man. We got to stop with this. And Stanionis, who did he beat for the belt?
What's Stanionis' claim to fame, bro? What, for having a good fight with Batayev?
But, I mean, who did he beat for the belt?
Nobody, bro.
Nobody.
This is the thing. We can go around in circles. We can go around in circles and talk this shit all day. But, one thing, like I said, Frankie, you can fix a lot of things, bro. You cannot fix stupid, bro. You just can't. Some cunts are born stupid and they're going to die stupid. And you know what? I'll tell you something about their offspring. So when these stupid cunts have kids, they will amount to just a little bit more than their parents, but they will just be as stupid as their parents, as dumb as their fucking parents. That's how that works, bro. That's how that works.
What I noticed in boxing, Carl, and one thing I've noticed about you, so here's the difference. I don't know if you notice about me, because I can get angry, but they have no respect. My father taught me before anything respect. It don't matter who, right? Black, white, race, age. You respect everybody, and I've never seen you give anybody nothing but respect, and I see you everywhere. And they showed you no respect. I mean, they were disrespectful, completely disrespectful. And my dad, let me just finish. My dad, he said, people who are disrespectful lack intelligence.
Totally.
The sign of intelligence is respect.
Exactly, man. And give credit where credit's due, man. Like, I'm not saying Boots is a shit fighter. Boots is a good fighter. He's a good fighter, but has he tested himself?
Exactly.
Never. Has he had his chin checked? Never.
Because he don't want to. That's the thing. That's the thing. We keep saying it, but he doesn't want it. He doesn't want it.
It's all this clout chasing bullshit. There's one guy at 54 making noise, bro. No other motherfuckers making noise. Xander Zayas, bro, is bin juice. That motherfucker plays with his food. He is one dude that's if he fights Virgil, bro, he is getting knocked out.
I hope they fight. I want that fight before Ennis, and people will hate me for it, but I want to see Mexico versus Puerto Rico. I think that's a bigger fight.
It sells, man. It sells.
Facts.
It sells. That sells, bro. That sells better than Belanga Canelo, in my opinion, man.
Yeah. You know what? That's an excellent point.
That sells better than, and they can start the Puerto Rico Mexico thing, man. But the thing that I don't buy into all this fucking tribal bullshit, mate. I don't pay it no mind, man. I'm not a racist cunt. And I don't give two fucks about racism, man. It's just something that I could not. I don't have time for it. It's just a load of fucking palaver. But when guys, when they don't have a valid point to back their fighter, and then they want to say, well, Virgil's never been a champion. Well, why the fuck do you want to fight him? Make that make sense to me. Why do you want to go after a dude that's got no belts? Why do you want to go after an interim title, bro? Go get the belts, man. Go get the belts. Well, look at Canelo, bro. Canelo moved up in weight, and what did he fight for? Fucking belts.
Right away, yep.
This is what champions do, man.
Yeah, Inouye, he didn't need a tune-up at 122. He went straight to Fulton.
Man,
he goes straight for the title.
Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Just keep rattling off names, bro. They just keep going belt to belt to belt.
Yeah, and look, man, the belts. I mean, sometimes it means something, sometimes it doesn't. But at the same, like with Virgil, right, beating Madrimov to me is just as good as getting a belt because he beat the man who arguably beat the man.
Yep, he was in Bud's close. He stopped Bud's knockout streak, bro. He ended Bud's knockout streak.
Yeah,
he went the distance with Bud, man. Like, we all knew Canelo was going to go the distance with Bud, but I for the life of me, man, I put more stock into that than the Lubin win. For me, I think the Madrimov win's his best win to date. And man, I tell you, that fight for me, bro, just showed so much. And every fight we're seeing more and more from Virgil, bro. We're seeing more and more. People just they think they see this flat-footed fucking plotter, mate. And I tell you what, bro, do that at your own peril. And man, if he fights Boots now, I think he ices him, man, because I don't think Boots can handle that relentless pressure that Virgil just applies, bro. He just does not stop. And I see Boots going defensive and just going on the back foot and running.
Yeah, we have yet to see Jaron Ennis tested, and they'll say, well, that's because he's that good. No, you don't fight a lima bean and Cardiac twice and call yourself great. It just, that's what they're doing. And Stanionis, he fought one time in 2 years. Look, man, we haven't seen it. We just haven't seen it. At least from Virgil, he fought Bokachuk, who was a good fighter. You said they were stable mates. And then he fought Madrimov, who was a former champion and only lost to Bud Crawford. But it was arguably that he won. And then Lubin, who's I don't know if Lubin was a former champ, but we've seen that he was good. He beat Jesus Ramos, who's a contender. So Virgil definitely has all the momentum. I don't look, man. I'm gonna be one of the few people that don't mind the Earl Spence fight. I just don't. I think it's a great.
I don't mind it either, man. You know what, Frank? I don't mind whoever fucking Virgil fights from here, bro. Because you know why? He's put himself in position, bro. He's put himself in position to demand big fights. He can fight whoever the fuck he wants to, bro. I do not give a flying fuck. He will demand. He's going to start demanding lots and lots of money because he's the type of guy that he just knows, man. When you knock these names off, and this is something I've always said, bro. When you've got the resume, when you take out champions, former champions, and you go and you have these competitive fights, bro, and you keep doing that across divisions, man, the money comes. The money comes. Like, what's Boots done to command high money? What's he done? He doesn't even have a fan base. Not one with half a fucking brain anyway.
I'm gonna say I don't even think he wants to fight. To me, I think it's just smoke and mirrors. Like you said, he's just clout chasing. That's all he's doing. Let him. I mean, there's good fights for him. Virgil moved on. Chicano Frank gave me a rant, so I don't mind them as long as they don't say anything too outlandish. Man, hit the like. It's all good. I don't do the wrenches, bro. Not now, not never. Just like Boots Ennis. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, I don't need that. It's good, man. But thank you. Yeah, man. I just don't think he wants to fight Carl.
I don't think so either, man. Oh, and like I said to you, man, like, you know, that Stanion, when he got the 2 belts at 47 and said he's going to stay there and become unify and become undisputed, I went, right, well, that's him out of the picture. And in my opinion, man, I think that's what fucking Oscar and Virgil have got in their mind. You didn't want that fight, so we've moved on.
We moved on. I said it before, man. I don't know if you heard my rant about a girl who ghosted you. Carl, are you a simp? If you're messing with a chick and then she just ghosts you, and then like 9 months later she says, "Oh, Carl," you go, "What happened, bitch?" Like, damn, I thought we were good. Oh, like let's say you get a new job and some money, and then she comes back and she says, "Oh, Carl, I see you got a new car. Oh, you want to go out again?" You're like, are you gonna be like, "Oh yeah, babe, yeah, you need help"? Nah, you're gonna be like, "Bitch, you ghosted me." Which one are you, Carl?
Frankie, so I've been married 30 years, bro. I'm one of the lucky. I've got a unicorn.
Yeah, that's
bro.
right.
I've got a fucking good woman, man. I've got 3 beautiful daughters. I've got a woman that's seen me at my best, man, and seen me at my worst, and stuck by my side, bro. There were times where I couldn't work, where she had to go work and pay the bills, bro. That's the woman I got, man. I ain't got no fucking bitch that. You know,
no, I'm saying hypothetically. Let's say she just ghosted you.
No way in the fucking world, Frankie, would I go back, man.
Yeah,
fuck that.
If someone ghosts you, you don't.
What next?
You're doing better, like Virgil's doing better, and then you say, "Oh yeah," and she needs you, right? She only comes back when she needs you. That's not you don't trust somebody like that. Like, how do we know? Let's say, Carl, let me give you another hypothetical. Let's say Virgil does say yes. Okay, you know what? How do we know that this guy Duran is not gonna pull like a Stanionis and just play with them? And like Shakira does. Oh, I broke my hand. Watch, something will come up with this guy. Oh, I have to postpone. Like, I see that coming a mile away. I mean, should Virgil even trust this guy that he could waste a year of his career?
I just see, man, I don't think they'll waste. I don't think they'll sit around and waste, man. I think they'll wait until he's in a position where he becomes a mandatory for him. Like, there's no point to prove, man. That fight's that's been offered, not once but twice. He's turned it down. There you
go. Exactly.
So, like you say, bro, why go back over old ground, man? Where he doesn't want to fight. Now all he wants is a bit of clout. Chase a bit of clout because he's fought no cunt. That's not Virgil's fault. Virgil's in position to go fight whoever the fuck he wants. And I heard Virgil harping on he wants fucking Bud Crawford. Good on him.
Yeah, he could beat. Yeah, if he beats Earl Spence, I beat that guy. Let's do it. I mean, Turkey Ali already said he wanted that fight before. So, they said Virgil ducked Crawford, and that just wasn't true. So
when have you ever heard Turkey say, "I'm not paying for that shit"?
I've never heard of. That's what I'm saying. He just threw Jaron Ennis under the bus.
And rightfully so.
Not once, but 2 times. 2 times.
Yep.
But with that being said, I wasn't gonna go too long. It's been an hour. Thank you for helping me, Carl.
Hey, no worries, bro.
I'm gonna come back again. Everybody hit the like. An hour went by quick, man. Thank you, everybody. Chicano,
thanks for having me, brother. Take care.
Thank you. Well, come back, man. I'll be on longer. It's just tough to get on right now, but we're at an hour, and I wish I could do it more.
I won't take any Virgil slander. I'm just letting all you cocksuckers
we won't.
know that this Australian does not take any Virgil slander. Thank you. And have a good night, Frankie. I'll talk to you soon, brother. Peace.
Yeah, we'll do it again. Don't let them brainwash you, bro. Don't let them tell you that Virgil's ducking now. I'm gonna play the clip, the facts, the burden of proof, the black and white, the paperwork. Boots, you got paperwork, homie. I'm gonna play that on my way out. I'm gonna let it roll. You feel me? Let them know, bro. When they try to tell you that didn't happen, play it.
The one that I think we both wanted to see was Virgil versus Boots Ennis, and then we were talking about
First of all, he gave us his word, and in the end, he changed his mind. What I can do for him?
Oh no, we're not.
Cannot force him.
The one that I think we both wanted to see was Virgil versus Boots Ennis, and then we were talking about.
First of all, he gave us his word, and in the end, he changed his mind. What I can do for him?
Oh no, we're not.
Cannot force him.
We're not blaming you. What did he say to you? The one that I think we both wanted to see was Virgil versus Boots Ennis, and then we were talking about.
First of all, he gave us his word, and in the end, he changed his mind. What I can do for him?
Oh no, we're not.
Cannot.
He gave his word, changed his mind. Turkey said, I can't force him. Facts. Peace, guys. Thank you.